Andrew Carnegie. The inspiring rags to riches story of America's greatest industrialist. Introduction. Andrew Carnegie is a name that is synonymous with success and wealth. Born in 1835 in Dunfermline, Scotland, Carnegie immigrated to the United States with his family in 1848, when he was just 13 years old. With only a few years of formal education, Carnegie started his career as a telegraph messenger, but he went on to become one of the richest men in history. In this documentary, we will explore the inspiring rags to riches story of Andrew Carnegie, the man who built an empire and changed the world. Early life. Andrew Carnegie was born in Dunfermline, Scotland, to a poor family. His father, William Carnegie, was a handloom weaver, and his mother, Margaret Morrison Carnegie, was a seamstress. Andrew was the second son of the family, and he had a total of 4 brothers and 1 sister. At the age of 13, Carnegie and his family emigrated to the United States, settling in Allegheny, Pennsylvania. Carnegie's first job in America was as a telegraph messenger for the Pennsylvania Railroad Company, where he earned $2.50 a week. He quickly rose through the ranks, and by the age of 18, he was the superintendent of the Pittsburgh division of the Pennsylvania Railroad. Career. Carnegie's rise to success continued throughout his career. He worked for the Pennsylvania Railroad for several years before moving on to become a telegraph operator for the Western Union Company. It was during this time that he made a crucial connection with Thomas A. Scott, the vice president of the Pennsylvania Railroad. Scott took Carnegie under his wing and mentored him, teaching him the ins and outs of the railroad industry. In 1865, Carnegie left the telegraph industry to focus on his own business ventures. He invested in a number of companies, including iron and steel mills, railroads, and oil wells. In 1873, he founded the Carnegie Steel Company, which quickly became one of the largest and most profitable companies in the world. Carnegie's success was not just due to his business acumen, but also to his philosophy of giving back to society. He believed that the wealthy had a responsibility to use their wealth for the betterment of society, and he gave away millions of dollars to charitable causes throughout his life. Philanthropy. Carnegie is perhaps best known for his philanthropy. He believed that the wealthy had a moral obligation to use their money to improve society, and he gave away millions of dollars to support a variety of causes. In 1889, he wrote an essay titled The Gospel of Wealth, in which he argued that the wealthy had a responsibility to use their wealth to benefit society. Carnegie's philanthropic efforts were extensive. He donated money to fund the construction of libraries, universities, and other educational institutions. He also supported medical research and other scientific endeavors. Perhaps his most famous philanthropic project was the building of over 2,500 public libraries across the United States and other countries. Later life and legacy. Carnegie retired from business in 1901, at the age of 66. He sold his steel company to J.P. Morgan for $480 million, making him one of the richest men in history. He spent the rest of his life focusing on philanthropy and writing. Carnegie died in 1919, at the age of 83. His legacy, however, lives on. Carnegie's philanthropic efforts have had a lasting impact on society. The libraries he built continue to provide access to education and knowledge to people all over the world. The universities he funded have produced some of the most influential thinkers and innovators in history. Carnegie's philosophy of giving back has also influenced countless other wealthy individuals to use their money for the greater good. Today, many of the world's richest people are also some of its most generous philanthropists, and much of that can be traced back to Andrew Carnegie. In conclusion, Andrew Carnegie's rags to riches story is an inspiring tale of hard work, perseverance, and giving back to society. Despite growing up in poverty and only receiving a limited education, he was able to build a business empire that made him one of the wealthiest people in history. But Carnegie's success was not just about making money. He believed that the wealthy had a responsibility to use their money to improve society, and he gave away millions of dollars to support a variety of causes. His philanthropy has had a lasting impact on society and has inspired countless other wealthy individuals to use their money for the greater good. Andrew Carnegie's story is a testament to the American dream and a reminder that with hard work, determination, and a commitment to giving back, anything is possible.